What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here. We're getting more and more details about the attempted assassination about former President Donald Trump. We'll be going over a new report by law enforcement about what they're revealing now about what they seen from the attempted assassin, what they knew when they actually seen him and what they did. I'll give you the details on that here. And a veteran sniper named Dallas Alexander from a veteran sniper team with the longest confirmed kill says that the roof used by the would-be assassin named Thomas Crooks was the most effing obvious risk. Take a listen to what he says, as there's a lot of people wondering how this guy could have got past both law enforcement and the Secret Service, and that something is definitely wrong. Take a listen to what he says here.
Keep getting asked about this, so I'm just gonna let you know my opinion. I am talking about the assassination attempt on former President Donald Trump. And I know everyone's gonna have some crazy opinion. Everyone's gonna have a different opinion. It's gonna be very wild for the next little while, but just if you don't know me or are new to this page, I spent just about 17 years in the military, just about 14 of which were at Tier 1 Special Operations unit called JTF-2. Our sniper team has the world record for the longest confirmed sniper kill. And a huge part of our job while I was there and while I was a sniper was doing close protection for VIPs up to and including the Prime Minister when he would go to dangerous countries like Iraq or Afghanistan. We would be in charge of that security. So I'm very familiar with the layout of these types of things and what the jobs should be. And yesterday, what happened, I have no doubts in my mind that the shooter had help from somewhere within an agency, an organization, or the government. The second I saw that aerial photo of what they were saying happened, it immediately made no sense to me. You cannot, in broad daylight, get onto a rooftop within, it looked like maybe a couple hundred yards, if that. You can't get into that position with a gun when there's a president speaking. It cannot be done. It's not like you don't even need to be a sniper to know that it's the most fucking obvious thing, an obvious place in the whole world. You could be a 7th grader, like, what do we need to do for security here? Well, let's look at these rooftops that are almost within zeroing range of a rifle. So it's something happened, and I'm not pointing fingers at anyone. It's too obvious that this guy had help getting there. So whether it's someone turned a blind eye or it was strategically planned, I mean, it had to be planned to a certain level because events like that and security like that, it's not a small thing. And that is the most obvious place to be. On top of that, I find it very strange that, if the story that comes out is like, oh yeah, he snuck into position and he got set up and nobody saw him, it was an oversight, security and Overwatch, and we just made a mistake, sorry. I think it's also very weird that if that's the case and someone is good enough to stalk within 150 to 200 yards of one of the hardest to stalk targets in the whole world, you're not going to miss a shot. You're not going to miss that shot. Like, if you have the skill set to get in there, avoiding all of these security, all the different layers of security, then you will have the skill set to hit that first round. It doesn't make any sense. So my opinion is, and whether this comes out now or way later, is that this guy had help from somewhere. And I think it's obviously concerning. It's going to be wild. I think it's all you're going to see for the next little while. Anyway, just because I keep getting asked, that's my 2 cents.
So, yeah, let me know your thoughts there in the comments. This guy walking with a long rifle and potentially a ladder to get on top of this roof just walks past law enforcement, local police that were securing the outside perimeter, maybe Secret Service as well, just walks past, and then the crowd that's yelling, "Hey, there's a guy on the roof, there's a guy on the roof," and nobody does anything about it, which is wild. And then we have this new report coming out that says the Thomas Matthew Crooks, the shooter, was spotted on the roof by law enforcement nearly 30 minutes before the attempted Trump assassination, according to a new report. Yeah, he was spotted on the roof with a clear sight line to the former president nearly 30 minutes before he opened fire, but they failed to confront him, according to a report. He was seen at least twice by members of the Emergency Services Unit team from Beaver County 26 minutes before he rained bullets on the Pennsylvania rally crowd, wounding former President Trump and two others and killing an ex-fire chief. According to WPXI sources, the Beaver County cops noticed a suspicious man on the roof and took a picture of him and reported it around 5:45 p.m. The man in the photo was later determined to be Crooks. It was not immediately known if he had a rifle in the photo. Another source told the outlet that a law enforcement officer spied Crooks on the ground, on the rally grounds, and called it in as a suspicious person, the officer including his own photo with the report. About 26 minutes after the ESU member's photo was presented to law enforcement, he then opened fire from the building's rooftop before being killed seconds later by a Secret Service sniper. 26 minutes later. Wow. In addition to this, we're also getting news that the police were stationed in the actual building that he was on top of. Police were stationed in the building the Trump gunman shot from. So they were in the actual building that he crawled up on with a potential ladder and went on top of. This is just unbelievable. Miss Cheadle, the director of U.S. Secret Service, Kimberly Cheadle, told ABC News that local police were inside the building while Crooks was on the roof, and that local police, not the Secret Service, had been responsible for securing the building and its outer perimeter. Questions have swirled about how police officers and agents tasked with securing Trump's Pennsylvania rally allowed Crooks to get as close as he did. He was able to access the roof of a building near the outdoor event from where he was 130 meters slash 430 feet away. The local police department deployed inside the building compromised three snipers who alleged to have seen Crooks trying to get on the roof, according to sources quoted by CBS News. Crowd members said they had spotted the suspect on the roof minutes before the shooting started, but while Butler County Sheriff Michael Sloop said a local security officer had also spotted him, but could not stop him. The sheriff admitted that there had been a quote failure in securing the premises, but said he believed that there was no single party to blame. So let me know your thoughts here in the comments. Was what happened here? Was he allowed to go in? Is there some type of inner workings of somebody allowing him to go in? Did he sneak past? Was this is just absolutely unbelievable. Was he seen and were they waiting on a confirmation to actually give the go ahead to take him out? Were was there just literally no higher authority that gave the go ahead to say, hey, Go get this guy 26 minutes later. Um, Whatever it is, it was absolutely unbelievable that this is our security. Um, Unbelievable. So let me know your thoughts. I will keep you up to date here as we get more information. So make sure to click the subscribe button down below and the bell icon so you don't miss out on new videos that come out here every day at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's completely free to do so. Make sure to like and share these videos with anybody that needs to see this information. Click here to see new footage of the Assassin release and Trump's major announcement. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.